under the African Renaissance, there are a lot of barriers, and I just want to get your thoughts on what you think those barriers are.
Definitely education is one thing that we need to focus on. That has to be the place where all of the change that we want to see is going to be birthed. If, for me, one thing that comes to mind when you say African Renaissance is this picture of a family in Senegal, which is a huge, imposing statue. And the way that just looking forward into the future, and that's what we really need to do at this point. We also need, not just the traditional means and ways of learning, which are still very much controlled by certain gatekeepers. But we need to look into, more vocational type of learning, practical learning. We have, like I said, a very young population, and, we need to be innovative in the way that we try and teach our youth as well. The relationships that we have from one African to another. I mean, at the end of the day, like we said when we first started this journey, that this is the birthplace of humankind, and we're all brothers and sisters, showing radical acts of kindness towards one another, compassion towards one another, patience, hospitality towards one another, towards our brothers and sisters from other African countries who might find themselves in South Africa or another place on this really beautiful, diverse continent of ours.
And I think you just reminded me of this concept, this universal African concept of Ubuntu. What is the Africa that you want to see?
A place where healthcare is prioritized, young people with a hope, young people taking not just our continent but the rest of the world forward.
Liberation is in part a process